false evidence appearing real. Yes, FEAR. That's called fear. Today I'm going to discuss about the fear which which affects all of us in our journey, both in life and career. So, how come fear is so much detrimental if we do not take it or handle it rightly? So, fear is actually an emotion. If it is handled properly, that can be utilized or channelized for the right career growth or the life progression. But if we handle it wrongly, that will always hold you back to your back. Hence, we need to understand what are the different types of fears and what are the truths of fear. So, Napoleon Hills, in his book Think and Grow Rich, has mentioned mainly the six types of fear: the fear of money, the fear of criticism, the fear of health, the fear of age, fear of love, and the fear of death. Mostly, most of the fears fall in this category. Beyond this, also, there are a couple of more fears we can identify. But in general, it has been observed that mostly all most of the fears fall in this category. And hence, we need to identify in which category we are falling and we should act on it. Now, let me help you to understand what are the different levels of the fear. The level one is the situation based fear. So, what are the kind of situation based fear? It can be natural disaster, it can be aging, it can be like anything which is outside, which is not in the control of ourselves. Now, tell me one thing: if something is completely outside dependent, and for that we get fearful and we hold us back, will that solve the purpose? It's not, right? But still, knowingly or unknowingly, we get into the trap of this kind of fear. Number two, level two, is the best out of ego. It can be success or failure or fear of being judged, fear of being criticized. When you get into any kind of fear out of our ego, those kind of fears fall into this kind of category. So we need to handle these emotions very carefully so that we can overcome that and we can become more courageous. Number three, or the level three fear, is that sometimes we tell that I cannot do. People admit that they will not be able to perform this, and they surrender. That also doesn't solve the purpose. Now let me explain you what are the five different truths about fear. So if you understand that these truths in life regarding the fear, then handling fear is much more easier as compared to suffering with it. The number one is that fear will always be there as long as we grow. This is a very crucial law of fear. Since childhood, at every milestone of the life, from nursery to school, from school to higher school, from higher school to college, from college to uh, company office, every level we had some kind of fear. In nursery, we had different kind of fears. In school, we had different kind of fears. When we get into the college, we had the fear that whether we will get the right stream, how it will be, whether we will get the job. When we got the job, we had the fear how will be our boss. So this is the number one truth about fear, that as long as we will grow, we will have fear. So till the time you have fear in your life, you are fearful about something, be happy that you are growing in your life. But most of the time we overlook this aspect of the fear, and hence we keep on suffering. Number two truth, the best way to get rid of the fear is to go and do it. At times we are so much fearful and we struggle with it. Suppose you want to go, you want to give a public speaking, and then you just keep on being feared about this thing. What is the best way to handle this? Just go and tell. If you want to do a video, if you want to do a social media video, social media live, what is the best thing to do? Just go and do. What will happen? You will learn from the mistakes, and next time you can implement that. Hence, the best way to deal with fear is to go and do it. Number three, the only way to feel better about ourselves when we do what we are fearful. This is also very critical. Somewhere else, I was reading one content where it was told that we are not we do not feel stressed in life for working more, working hard. We feel stressed in life for not doing the things which we had the capacity to do. Similarly, in this case, as because we are fearful, we are not doing something, and hence we are giving pain to ourselves that others are doing, why I am not doing. Number four, truth about the fear. Whenever you are into fear, just realize that anyone else also faced that kind of feeling when they also had those kind of situations in their life. What does it mean? It means that everyone has fear in their life, but the success or the failure depends on how they deal with. Others may not demonstrate that they are well capable of handling this thing and overcome that fear and proceed with that. But as long as we understand that this fear is for everyone in any uncomfortable situation or any tough zone, if it is for everyone, then why only me that I will suffer with that? If others can conquer that, I also can conquer that. You also can conquer that. And number five truth is that pushing through the fear is much less painful than living with it without taking action. At times in life, we do not take action and just we live with the fear, and hence we give pain to ourselves. But even if it is fearful, but that is still better, that still gives you a lesser pain as compared to not doing anything. So feeling of regret is much higher than feeling of not doing. But when you do it, you can overcome the fear. So we have discussed about what are the five steps of the fear, what are the five truths of the fear. And if you understand that these truths are true for everyone's life, the moment you understand that, you can consciously teach your mind that whenever there is a fear, you need to develop an element called faith. So opposite of fear is called faith. So have faith that it is a process, it is a journey of growth that everyone has to go through. The moment you have that faith in your mind that taking action, taking imperfect action will help you to overcome the fear. And that is how you can grow your courage muscle day by day, and you can become stronger, you can become more fearless. So take actions accordingly in your life. It's better to be, it's better to take action rather than restrain yourself from taking action. Thus, my dear friends, if you like the video, please like it, share it with your friends, and please mention on which other topics you want to do the video. You want me to do the video, I'll definitely try to come up with those topics. Thank you.